Alright, here we are with a deck from Mod Productions. I like to call this the loses to stealth tank deck, because it has 0 outs to a stealth tank. The whole deck just folds, like 4 of your 6 units die to a stealth tank, and the other 2 are infantry, and only one of them can ever catch the stealth tank, and it's a shock trooper, which can't kill said stealth tank. So this deck will probably be really good against GDI. Like, I think most GDI decks are going to struggle against this. Although, is Pitbull spam just going to beat it? It might just lose to Pitbull spam. I guess you can Mohawk spam against Pitbull spam. It's probably decent versus GDI, but it for sure loses to stealth tanks. Like, the whole deck just gets one shot by stealth tank.
Establishing battlefield
Bet I won't
control.
get algorithmed. Let's hope not. As if I play against stealth tank, it's going to be real tough. Weak to Pitbull as well. Okay, well, nice. Thanks for the deck.
3, 2,
I love losing to Pitbull and stealth tank.
new objective available.
It's another classic example of my scouts unit is in a building with nothing else.
Unit ready.
Like, you make dog, and then you have to tech switch. No matter what your opponent makes, you have to immediately tech switch.
Unit ready.
Because you only have dog. So I don't understand why anyone would put their scout unit in a building with no other units. Like, this deck would actually be better with rifles, like BR style, with rifle shot. Because then you aren't forced to make your war factory. Yeah, I mean, I have to immediately tech switch against these fights.
Unit ready.
And then I have to tech switch again against the laser. So I actually need all 3 of my buildings just to fight laser bike, which is always going to be the first missile combo of every nod player you play against. So yeah, this deck has got a terrible early game. Because you play dogs, like, there's no reason to play dogs in this deck. The dogs make the opening of this deck very poor.
Warhead cancelled.
Yeah,
Missile
no
launched.
surprises here. You also can't afford to turret first missile because you have to spend all your money tech switching. Because your deck has to have 3 buildings. So that makes the strong arm worse.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Alright, so now we should hopefully, now our deck should be okay, because we've got all of our buildings open, and we can afford to save up and use our commander power.
Unit ready.
Also has shock, I just realized it has shock and razorback. Why would you ever need to play shock and razorback? What is this deck, man? I don't know what Vulcan's waiting for. I don't know if he has anything. Maybe he just can't beat what I have now. Nope, stealth tank GG, it's the deck. That's it, game over. Well, I mean, maybe not, because the stealth tank is so insanely late. I don't know why the stealth tank is so late. Like, he could have made this ages ago. But I should lose the stealth tank. It doesn't look like I'm going to, but I definitely should. This deck cannot realistically defeat stealth tanks.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Just gotta spam more Mohawks, I guess.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit warhead cancelled.
Gotta keep making Mohawks.
Unit lost. Defense lost.
It's still dead.
Unit
Wow.
ready.
This deck is horrible.
Launched.
Well, I said I couldn't beat stealth tank, and there you go.
Our base has been destroyed.
Immediately lost to a stealth tank.
Three, two, one.
I'm just not going to open dogs. I think this deck is actually so bad that opening dogs is just like a critical misplay.
Building online.
I think there should just not be dogs in this deck at all. So I'm just going to pretend there aren't. I'll maybe make them in the mid game if I have opened my war factory. But I'm probably just going to play barracks and the air tower most of my games.
Missiles on the move.
Unit ready.
Missile squad here, sir.
Unit ready.
Lemurs. Alright, I guess we'll go
Building
Razorback.
online.
This deck, yeah, I mean, like, just swapping the dogs for rifles would instantly make this deck a lot better. Because you just don't want your war factory. Like, you just don't want to build your war factory in the early game because you have nothing in it. So building the war factory is just wrong. But if you have dogs as your opener, you have no choice but to build your war factory, and then get punished because you built a war factory. Yeah, this was a lot smoother with the air tower barracks, but at least we can now play Razorback missile in the first missile.
Unit ready.
Mohawk ready to face the enemy.
Where's the action wave?
Mohawk ready for the best in the affirmative. You can be my wing. The strafing, let's give them the burn blade. Splash that. Taking her there. I am strafing over.
But I think the commanders, like, the commander doesn't make sense either. Like, why are we playing strong arm in this deck? We've got a bunch of units that, honestly, like Liang or Jackson looks like it would be better. We've got a lot of units we could buff and a lot of units we could heal, but we're playing strong arm in a deck that also wants to spend all of its money tech switching and building expensive units.
I'm a maverick of the sky. I've got Loki going ballistic. Let's give them below.
Defense online. Nuclear missile launched. Objective complete. Three, two, one. New objective.
I actually don't even know what I should open here. I guess we're still opening missiles. It's really bad against rifle opening though. Missile into missile. Wow. Truly the dream. Both players with awful opening unit. What could be better? Is he gonna flamer?
Unit ready.
Settle down. We're here.
No flamer?
Shockwave.
There it is.
Fight forward.
Just point music to my shot. Dropping the bait. We're cranking it up.
Unit ready.
I don't really want to go dogs here,
Taking it.
to be honest with you.
Unit lost.
Just point me towards the enemy.
I guess, you know, I just want to go Razorback, right? Like, that's clearly what I should make.
Unit lost.
Or just more shock troopers. More shock troopers is also legit. But he has wheels and he opened laser. I mean, I know how I have dog and I opened missile, but that's because my deck has nothing else in its war factory. I'd be amazed if this guy did not have I'd be amazed if this guy didn't have fight. That was unfortunate. We almost got him.
Major structural damage perceived.
Was not expecting the random wheel. That definitely came as a surprise. I guess we're going air tower because it's the only thing in our deck. Kick tank. Well then.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Hope he doesn't have a stealth tank because we can't win if he has a stealth tank.
Just double time. Music.
Yes, Cannon. Razorback ready to strafe. Splash that sucker.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Another tier. That is a weird choice.
Launched.
Copy that. Through the dangers.
Oh, stealth tank. Sad.
Unit
Well, I guess we lose again.
Unit lost.
I'm a bring it. Best in the business. I'm on it.
Where's the shockwave?
Unit ready.
Copy that. Prepare. Strafing target.
Unit lost.
Shockwave.
Awaiting orders.
I don't even have anything else. Like, there is no other option for me. All I have is Slingshot. It's not like I have something to switch into against this.
Lost.
I just have to spam missiles, I guess, and hope that I can missile Razorback.
Unit lost.
Best in awaiting. Yes, Commander. Razorback
Might as well have an empty war factory here.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Strafing over.
Defense online. Unit ready. Defense lost. Nuclear warhead
Yep,
launched.
Missile Razorback
Unit
is literally the entire deck. 350 tib, nothing I can spend it on.
lost. Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New objective received. Building online. Unit ready.
Missile squad here, sir.
I don't know, guys. I don't know what the purpose of this deck is.
Unit ready.
I don't know what I'm supposed to fight with this deck. Like, I don't understand what it's supposed to be good against. I can't think of anything that anyone plays with this deck would beat.
Unit ready.
You basically have to win with just Razorback Missile and then occasionally Mohawk. That is because that's all that your deck contains. That is the totality of your deck.
Building online.
You have nothing else. Like you, the rest of the deck is just ass.
Unit lost.
Missile squad standing by. Missile squad await missiles ready to launch. Missiles moving.
Jeez.
Ready.
Missiles locked await. Missile closing. Going. Copy, sir. Missile closing. Strafing targets. Splash that. Missiles lock and low. Missile lift. Get up. That'll go up nicely.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Oh, ready for full. Bring it on.
Unit lost.
I'm taking her there.
Unit ready.
Yes, Commander.
We're gonna actually lose my Harvester here.
Prepared. Awaiting order. Razorback. EO. Missile.
Harvester ready.
Yes, Commander. Fire. Best in the business. Yes, Commander. Moving. Razorback. Copy that.
And another stealth tank.
Unit lost.
Fantastic.
Talk to me. Missile squad awaiting missile.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Defense online. Unit ready.
Missile Razorback, that's the entire deck.
Missile launched.
Missile Razorback without Jackson or Liang.
Defense lost. Unit
The
ready.
strong arm Missile Razorback. Strong arm might be the worst commander you could put in this deck. I think even Solomon might be better. Because you do end up with a lot of money playing Missile Razorback. Like, you don't make any of your other units because they're all terrible. So, you actually end up with a lot of money because there's only 2 units in your whole deck you can make. And only 2 buildings.
Unit lost.
Oh my god. I don't even want to make Slingshot. Like, I could make Slingshot here, but it's not even good against Inferno. Slingshot, the anti-air unit that doesn't beat some air.
Defense online.
Get him, strong arm, get him!
Launched.
Save the day! Amazing.
Enemy base destroyed.
Why would I build a Slingshot against Infernos? Like, that's still a losing matchup for the Slingshot.
Three.
This is a ratings disaster.
New objective available.
Time to harvest.
Building online.
I don't feel good about this. We're pretty sure Mavlet
Unit
plays Giga Cannon Phantom.
Unit ready.
I don't see my deck really beating that. I guess the Giga Cannon doesn't matter, because I have no useful ground units, so the Giga Cannon is not that relevant. Well, he can probably make it against my missile troopers.
Unit ready.
I guess I'll just keep making missile troopers. That's the only...
Unit
Yeah, he has
lost.
the Chuggy as well. Oh yeah, this is gonna be horrible.
Building
This is gonna
Unit
suck.
lost. Unit ready.
I hope he doesn't have stealth tank. Although, how do I even beat, like, even just Chuggy Laser is gonna be... It's gonna be quite close to impossible to beat.
Unit ready.
Yes, Commander. Give him hell. Get up. Yes, I'm on it. To the danger zone.
Unit lost.
Let's get copy that.
Unit cancelled.
Ready to face the enemy. Firing full broad. Razorback affirmative. Prepare broad. Prepare broad.
I don't have any good units to make here.
Unit ready.
Like, the shocks aren't going to do anything. The Razorback isn't very helpful. My commander power is completely worthless.
Online.
Ah, this is just horrible, man. This is such a horrible deck.
Major structural
Oh, I don't know
damage
why
received.
anyone would make me play this thing. What am I supposed to make here? Like, all of my units are bad. I have nothing that is good against Chuggy Laser. Like, just Chuggy Laser on its own is enough to beat my deck. And he has a Phantom. I'm just gonna surrender. I don't think I can ever win this game
Unit lost. Mission failed.
anymore.
Control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Like, I haven't even played that much this week. I didn't play Monday, Tuesday, I didn't play Saturday, Sunday. I played like, I've played like five days since this season started. There just isn't that much competition for ranked 1. Except Enswaggles, who plays a ton, yeah.
Awaiting orders. Mission forward, march.
Have Mohawk to tank.
Got it.
Also, but I mean, also a Phantom can just come in and fire a volley and then retreat, right? That's a thing a Phantom can do. It's not even going to lose to the, like, you don't lose a Phantom to a Slingshot.
Online.
Going in with Raider, killing, like, firing off a volley and then retreating.
Unit lost.
I'm a map. Best in the business. You can be my wingman.
Unit lost.
This deck is just horrendous, man.
To the danger zone.
Unit ready.
Squad here, sir. Listen, Razorback awaiting orders. Going ballistic. Not fight. Talk to me.
Unit ready.
Let's go. Best in the business. Listen, keep up head forward. Oh, yes, you can be my wingman. Let's get in the bird.
Nuclear warhead launched.
I am dangerous. Let's get in
Unit ready.
the danger zone. Talk to me. Listen, awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Strafing over. Yo, I'm a Mesa squad. Best in the. Let's gun him. Listen, big blade. Oh, I can hold my own. Hey, whose side are you on?
Unit
Also, the
lost.
Mohawk tanking is not good, right? Like, the Mohawk tanking is not good for you
Online.
against lasers, because you're still taking damage from a laser, which is a ton more damage than you are.
Unit lost.
Like, you're killing a 20 cost unit, and it's getting full value against your aircraft the whole time. So even tanking with a Mohawk is still horrendous. You have to tank with something else. You have to tank with infantry.
Unit ready.
Let's go. Best in the business.
Capacitors on the move.
Unit lost.
Slingshot
Razorback.
ready. We'll get it pit. Watching the
Unit ready.
knocking them.
Unit lost.
Slingshot guns are loaded.
Unit ready. Nuclear missile launched.
Watching
Major structural damage received.
Yes, Commander.
I also have, like, my commander is just... My commander power is so bad in this deck. I just... Slingshot, like, strong arm makes no sense with this deck at all.
Mesa squad reporting.
slingshot moving out.
Unit lost.
Hey, it's the Razorback.
Unit lost.
Harvester, talk to me. You can be bringing her up. I am dangerous.
Like this is the problem, right? Like, I didn't even kill the Phantom. Comes in, kills something. He didn't even micro it that well. It comes in, kills something, retreats. Still alive.
You can be my wingman.
Unit lost.
And slingshot.
Unit ready.
I'm a map. Yes.
Defense online.
Yes, Commander.
Slingshot.
They got a lot.
Defense lost.
Razorback ready to strike.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Anti-air defense.
Unit lost.
Oh, jeez, man.
Launched.
Oh.
Control. You 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Time to harvest.
Building online. Unit ready.
Missile squad here, sir.
Unit ready.
Ready for action. Missile squad report awaiting or missiles on the move.
I just don't think I'm gonna play Sling on Ladder again. I don't think it matters.
Ready to launch. Missile squad reporting.
I feel like I need to like write a mental note to myself or something. Just remind myself that no matter what someone says, I'm not playing Sling on Ladder.
Missiles ready to
Building online.
awaiting orders. Missiles ready. Missile squad awaiting orders. Missile squad await out of law. Missile squad.
Unit ready.
Razor, you got it. Let's go. I'm to the team. Awaiting missiles on best in the missile. Yes, Commander. Let's missiles
Right.
moving. Oh, Razorback ready to stray.
Unit ready.
Doctor, taking her there.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Ripping him up. Fire! Touching the air! Fire going ballistic. Squad reporting. Awaiting orders.
No.
Cancel.
Okay, fine.
Warhead launched. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Missile squad.
Ugh.
Unit ready.
Thank God I have strong arm though, eh? Which I've used like twice in about 6-7 games.
Get up, Blake. Yes, Commander. We need covering fire. Razorback ready to strike. Missiles. Talk to me. Missile squad. I got logies all over.
Unit ready.
Got low.
Unit lost.
Yo-ho. Missiles awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Missiles. Oh, ready for boom. That'll come a maverick. Going down with the ship.
Unit ready.
Ready for action.
You got it.
Missile squad. Yes, with it. Razorback ready. Missile squad. That'll missiles on the move. Missiles looking at it. I'm a maverick of the sky.
Live Razorback. Right, sweet.
Unit lost.
We got it moving.
Building online.
Splash that sucker.
Unit
Oh my God, dude.
Unit ready.
Anti-air.
Oh, deck.
Ready to missile squad. Blade. Awaiting.
Slingshot's guns are loaded.
That'll blow up. Let's go. Not gonna make it. We need cover.
Slingshot have attacking.
Touching the air.
Unit ready.
Firing. Full broadside.
Slingshot monitored.
Defense online. Unit lost.
Watching. Surfing out. Slingshot in jeopardy.
Wow, mutants, really?
Defense lost.
I'm so dead.
Slingshot moving out.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Razorback.
Firing.
Best in the business.
Nuclear warhead launched.
Have attack engaged.
Major structural damage received.
Going ballistic. Fire. Strafing targets. You kill me. Right. And you think I'm
Unit lost.
navigating at a low fire.
Unit lost.
Setting test. Hey, prepare. Ripping him up. I've got both. And you think prepare.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Anti-air.
Unit ready.
Yes, Commander. Gunship advancing. Bringing her along, sir. Yes, Commander.
We can half kill it.
Sling lock it.
Actually, one of the worst units in the game.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Watching the horizon. Moving out.
I'm a metric.
Ready for action.
Best in the world. Strafing targets.
Unit ready.
Squad here.
Is he disconnected or is he just giving up? What's going on?
Yes, Commander.
I guess he's had enough.
Missile launched. Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Moving out.
I'm actually just not gonna play Slingshot. Like, don't like,
Unit
don't
ready.
like send me money to play your Slingshot deck because I just don't want it. I will simply refuse.
Mission squad standing by.
Unit ready.
Waiting or missiles ready to missiles. Not gonna make it.
MG. How exciting.
Mission squad, you got it. Mission squad reporting. Awaiting order. Mission squad, standing by. That'll blow up nicely. Oh, missions, let's go. Missions, ready to launch. Mission squad reporting. Awaiting orders.
Building
Play other
online.
challenge first and we'll see. What will we see?
Unit
I've already
ready.
asked you to not give me the deck. If I play your other challenge, am I more or less likely to receive your Slingshot deck?
Major structural damage.
Because I do not want it.
Unit ready.
Yes, Commander. Missions, ready to affirmative. Raise who then? Missions, big doctor me. Let's give the bird.
Defense online. Unit lost.
Lock and load.
Unit ready.
Squad here. Mission squad. Lock and load.
Unit lost.
Got it. Missions, ready to squad forward. Run that. Missions, closing in. Let's go.
Unit ready.
Lock and load.
Defense lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Best is strafing over. Awaiting going bullet. Yes, Commander. Razorback ready to strafe. If you strafe, you can be my wingman. Splash that sucker. To the danger zone. Yes, Commander. Rip them up.
Defense online.
Awaiting going.
Unit ready.
Strafing over. Rip, you can be ready. Let's go. Crystals are coming.
Unit nuclear weapon launched. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Commander.
Defense lost.
Got him!
Enemy base destroyed.
Would I play Peter's deck for money?
3, 2, 1.
Wow, feels bad, man. Imagine playing No Half MG and getting this map. That has to be the absolute worst.
Unit ready.
Missile squad here, sir.
Unless he's changed deck. It does seem odd that he's not on the pads yet if he's No Half MG, which makes me think he might have changed deck.
Missile squad reporting.
Unit ready.
Missile squad standing by. Let's missile squad reporting. Missiles ready.
Seems like he might have changed. Yeah, I mean, this clearly isn't No Half MG. Yep. So was he playing like the Predator, Pitbull, Double Tech maybe? That's one of his other decks.
Unit lost.
You can be my wingman. Missile squad reporting.
Unit ready.
Slingshot. My deck beats Slingshot. The greatest irony. It's the greatest irony. My deck can't beat Slingshot. My deck is a terrible, terrible Slingshot deck that is also hard countered by Slingshots. Oh, the irony.
Unit lost. Warhead cancelled. Warhead launched.
Yes, Commander.
Unit ready.
You can be going ballistic. I am dangerous. I'm gonna make the best in the business.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
My only anti-vehicle unit is Mohawk and Missile. So Slingshot and Dogs are...
Unit
This is
lost.
not a thing I can really beat. All he needs to do is make Slingshot and Dodge shots.
Ready to collect.
Oh my god.
Unit lost.
Just the saddest thing ever.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
I actually can't believe how many of his Slingshots I keep killing with just Mohawk. Once again proving that Slingshot is a terrible, terrible unit. Nice anti-air unit that you keep losing to an air unit. Such a bad unit, chat. Such a bad unit. It's so awful.
Mission
It's so
accomplished.
unbelievably bad. And then when it's good, it's way too good. Truly one of the worst designed units of all time.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Got it.
Building online. Unit ready.
Rip.
Moving out. Missile squad reporting.
I guess I just try and stall to a Razorback.
Missile squad standing by.
No, I could make some shocks. Stalling to a Razorback isn't gonna work out.
We're under fire.
Tank it.
We need covering fire.
Just point me towards the enemy.
This map is pretty good for strong arm. I guess I can just strong arm turret.
Squad standing by.
Defense online.
Waiting. Let's
Music to
But now I'm broke. Oh, and the chuggy. Well. Sure, man. You win first missile.
Unit lost. Building online. Unit nuclear missile launched. Major structural damage received. Unit ready. Unit
That
ready.
Phantom? No, it's Banshee. Oh my god, Banshee is terrible.
Talk to me. Let's get in the that'll be enemy. Yes, Commander.
Building
Not trying to hold
online.
the sling right now. It's feel bad.
Unit ready.
Slingshot. Eyes on the scout.
Unit lost.
Telling them anti-air. Relocating.
I can't afford anything to fight these flamers.
Down. We're here. Watching the other slingshot. Cranking it up.
Unit ready.
Dropping the bait.
Unit ready.
Oh my god, this deck is so horrible.
Slingshot monitor.
Get him, Slingshot! Yes, Slingshot!
Launched.
Stick together.
Unit ready.
Oh man.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Talk to me. Mohawk ready to face the enemy. I'm a maverick. Mohawk setting sail. Best in the business.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
I just realized the Sling is the most expensive unit in my deck as well. It's 60. Same price as the Razorback.
Anti-air. Relocating.
It's the unit I pay the most for. That's so sad. How is that the unit I'm paying the most money for?
Watching the
Let's get in the war gunship at base. We're to the danger zone. Copy that.
Unit ready.
Razor back.
Oh,
Yes, Commander. Razorback ready. Talk to me.
guess I should not have made the second Razorback.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Nuclear warhead.
Alright, there we go. 10 games with whatever this was.
Objective complete.
Why would you ever play Dog Sling as your entire war factory? Why would you play a deck that has only Mohawk? Why would you play a deck that has only Mohawk and Missile as anti-vehicle? Why would you play Strong Arm in a deck with Razorback, Mohawk, like Slingshot? This deck's just awful. This deck's just horrible. It doesn't make any sense. Like, the composition of the deck doesn't make any sense. The commander doesn't make any sense. Why you have Razorback and Shock Trooper doesn't make any sense. Like, how many times did I make Shock Troopers so infrequently because I was just using Razorback instead? Like, every game was just Razorback Missile. That was my entire game plan. And then I made some Mohawks. I basically had a 3-unit deck without a commander. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed my 3-unit deck without a commander. I'll see you next time.